Hi everyone, Kristina here. Welcome to another video at my YouTube channel and blog. Today I'm going to be trying out the new water media mat from Waffle Flower, and I'm also going to be showing you 5 super easy watercolor backgrounds. I thought using this water media mat would be the perfect opportunity to show you 5 really fun ways to create a background for your cards. So here's what the water media mat looks like when you first buy it. I'm peeling it off the packaging. Now that piece of plastic that I just set aside, I'm going to save that and I'm going to use it whenever I use my mat. And I'm going to tell you why and show you how I did it. So back in January, I saw this water media mat at Creativation, the trade show for the paper crafting industry. And Nina from Waffle Flower showed me the mat, and I was super excited to try it out. And I expressed concern to her about staining of the mat, specifically in the wells that are off to the side that are meant for watercolors or inks or things like that, because I really love the idea of having a white surface, because then you see the true colors of what you're picking up with your brush. So I suggested to her, well, why don't you have some sort of tray that you can put in the wells on the side? And she thought about it. And a couple weeks after Creativation was over and we all went home, she messaged me or emailed me and said, you know what, the packaging will have plastic, so you could cut it out and save the plastic and use that as a tray. So that's absolutely what I'm doing. And I'm just using some sharp scissors. These are some Tim Holtz shears to cut this down. You can use whatever scissors you have on hand. This plastic is not, it's durable, but it's not so thick that you can't cut it. So after I had this piece cut down, I'm going to slide it right over the top of those wells, and they fit in perfectly. And that will protect those areas where I can do all of my like keeping the color. And in particular, today, I'm going to be doing some watercoloring with liquid watercolors. And the thing about liquid watercolors is they always work better when they're in a contained well. So you're going to see me use those today. Also, I wanted to mention that my 9x12 hardboard that I usually take my projects to fits perfectly into the recessed area on the mat. It slides in there like a puzzle piece. So I've got some Canson XL watercolor paper that I've taped down to my hardboard and then put on the water media mat. I'm using 5 different colors of Dr. P.H. Martin's Radiant Concentrated Watercolor. I'm using, gosh, I can't remember the color names, but they will be listed down below in the supply section and over at my blog. And I put each one of these colors in a different well over on the side. And I'm going to be using this 1/2 inch flat brush from Royal and Langnickel. This is their Zen line. And I'm going to be doing a lot of my color mixing like so. The strong concentrated color will be on the left, and then I'm going to water it down and dilute it a little bit on the right. And since I have so many different spots for these colors on the water media mat, it makes it super easy. So this very first pattern I'm going to show you, I started out trying to make it very precise, and then about 3 or 4 strokes in, I thought, you know what, this is just going to be sort of a more organic pattern. And what I'm doing here is I'm making sort of a herringbone pattern, almost like a braided look. And I'm using all of these colors and then mixing a 6th color. I wanted some violet or purple, so I did mix the red and the blue to get a nice purple shade. So as you'll notice, I'm being a little more free with where I'm placing all of these strokes. And I really just wanted to get this background put together and have it be really rainbow-esque. So I am keeping the color, what's the word I'm looking for? The color order of all of these strokes and keeping them about the same in rainbow order vertically. But I am changing up where the top of each column of colors, like which color starts at the beginning. So at the first, it starts with kind of a purple to red